Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day, man. You know what it is, man. Like, subscribe my channel, man. Hit that like button, man. Hey, let's go and get to it. So, I'm gonna tell you something, man, that I noticed and I see what's going on. And they trying to take this away from fellas. And this is what you gotta understand. This is why the narrative has changed so much to where, there's a lot of shit that is being viewed and liked this way. And this is exactly why. I'm gonna tell you why. Women are trying to take the whole narrative of they're saying, like, who gives a fuck? That's the go-to thing right now. Who cares? Who gives a fuck, right? This narrative goes far as like kind of like, so you can't have pass judgment on who they have sex with. See, I don't know if you ever heard this right here. I've heard this term. Oh, after I done dealt with somebody or somebody's an ex, I'm like, who is that? Like, I don't know who that is. So women think that they just can go and all of a sudden just disclaim or don't admit that they didn't slept with somebody, or even they was in a relationship with somebody. But that don't count. This don't count. This don't scratch. And what this does? This gives them the ability to create their own narrative on their own body count list. Who cares? This is what they're saying. Who cares? Who like, I ain't got nothing to do with him. Nah, this don't matter. I don't know who that is. They want to erase. They want to change because the bad decisions they made in their life, they don't want to be judged off that. They're not necessarily a bad decision, just decisions they done made. So it's kind of like they only want the situations to count that they feel like they can be praised for. Now hear me out now. So, this is something that they feel like that falls in their favor. Because you got a lot of women who don't act like it's guys walking around they didn't sleep with, and they are ashamed of it, or they don't want to count it, or they don't want to admit it because it's like, oh, I didn't sleep with him. I didn't sleep with him. So they want to make it seem like whatever they have done, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna give you a good example, right? We've been seeing all this shit about Diddy. All these pictures with Diddy with all these celebrities. The one celebrity, tell me the main celebrity you see the most. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Meek Mill. You'll see TD Jakes. Anybody, Russell Simmons. Anybody he had any kind of affiliation with, this is who you seen them talk about. But there is somebody that they are not posting, they are not talking about. And why are they not talking about this person? Why are they not talking about Lori Harvey, who had dealings with him and his son? Why are they not talking about her? Why are they not bringing her up? I can tell you why. Because she doesn't represent, she represents what they want to be. And so they're going to protect her. And so when her picture came up, when her dealing, because it was very well known that she did, she got out of there. They weren't having that. Or she wasn't dealing with him for a long time. Or her parents, they knew better than that. But that don't mean that he didn't sleep with her. That don't mean that he did what he had to do with her. And so they want to erase and act like that didn't happen. But it did happen. And she was with him for a while. I ain't gonna say like she spent some time with him. She might have been it might have been a month or two. I'm not really sure. But them just pictures. We don't know how long they was together. It ain't like she spent like a weekend with him and that was it. But women don't want to accept that. They don't want to claim that because they want to act like they can do something and then it's over with and they can erase it. And that's hilarious as fuck to me because you can't erase some shit you done did. No, you can't erase that. This goes right back to the narrative that they think that we, us, men, they think we care enough, we give a fuck enough to where like, whatever the narrative is, after I done dealt with you, like you just can take that away from me. A nigga fucking you can never take that away. Let me make that clear one more time. If you done sucked this dick, or he done fucked you, you can never take that away. You can sit back and act like, you betray or act like he lying, but he's not. You can't take that away from him. That's some shit. At the end of the day, that's the truth. So, guess what? Y'all want to make it okay so bad for y'all to be whole, for y'all to be okay to move like that, to move like niggas, and to do shit like niggas and think y'all control y'all narrative. But you can't take that away. You can't. You just can't. Once a man that had you, that's it. It don't matter how long he was with you. It don't matter if it was just one night stand. He didn't had you. So that shit that these women trying to do, how they trying to shape shit up, like that shit doesn't matter. Guess what? That man that had you, and he got the right to say that. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this again. And all the rules still apply the same. Everything still go down the same list. Ain't nothing changed. I don't care how y'all try to change it. It does not matter. So when Cardi B sit up there and she talking about, yeah, I slept with somebody, while I was pregnant. And all these women want to sit up there and holler, Offset hurt. He done cheated on her. He done did this. He done did that. Get your lip back, girl. You done got your lip back. You did what you want to do. No, motherfucker. What you did was you gave a nigga the right to sit up there and say he fucked you while he was pregnant. You was pregnant with his baby. He can take that with him no matter what. He can laugh to it by himself. He can do whatever. You split for her not to do that. Everybody want to make it about like he's so butthurt. Like, again, niggas don't be hurt. Niggas be disappointed. Now, it might be some niggas that might be a little hurt, but niggas be disappointed, man. That's what that is. Niggas be disappointed in your actions. Niggas have more respect for you and think that it's certain shit you wouldn't do. Now, you done allow some nigga out here, 'cause that's what happens. You allow a nigga to go out here, now he's saying he got the right to fuck you. He fucked you. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to change the narrative so bad to where it's like y'all got control, like y'all can do what y'all want to do. No, you just giving a nigga the right to say he done slept with you and had you. And that's it. Shit still apply the same. Why you think when goddamn niggas in high school, they were so goddamn eager to deal with virgins? They wiped up virgins. They actually went with, made girlfriends out of virgins. I shit, virgin, man. Oh hell yeah. That's why niggas was so thrilled off that kind of shit.